guys, this business is all about being sharp, and this business is all about your first impression, and this business is all about that energy, and this business is all about the way you look within that first impression, because to me it's so important, because I've said this so many times, when you look good, you feel good. And when you look and feel good, you can make your clients feel good about yourself. It's easy to just be lazy in the corner and just say, you know what, fuck it, I'll just do the workout tomorrow. It's easy to say, you know what, I'm going to have this burger tonight, and then I'll make sure I'll go for a run. And the next day comes, you don't even do the fucking run. It's about being consistent. And I'll share some of the things that I had done, and I've dropped out everything, and I made sure that the government said this, and even if somebody said you got coronavirus, you're going to fucking die, I told them to go fuck himself, you know, because I wasn't going to let the business get affected. So if you got a strong mindset, and if you're weak up here, it's going to affect you psychologically, financially, mentally, and you will go down. And guess what? There is no one else that's going to bring you up besides yourself. So as time gets tougher, you got to get tougher yourself, and you got to think outside the box. Yes, the government tells us don't break the law. You know, don't break the law. Break the fucking rules. Fuck him. Fuck everybody. Just do you. Because no one is going to be there to feed your kids. No one's going to be there to pay your bills. This is just life. No one's going to help you besides you. So the only person that will actually help you is you, and making sure that you've brought change from 2020 to 2022, so you don't make the same mistakes as what you did in 2021, the same 2020, and you've earned more. You've become 10 times more powerful in comparison to what you were. So it's always about learning. I've said multiple amount of times where I got Chelsea to call you guys directly to change your voicemails. By 5 p.m. today, I expect everybody else out there to have good voicemails. And if you got issues with your network, call them up, because your voicemail will tell you a lot about someone's energy, and tell you a lot about someone's tonality, and they will judge you on the basis, if you don't pick up your phone, they'll judge you on the basis of how you are as a human and how you are as an operator. You've reached the voicemail of Alejandro Torres from ZED Real Estate. I'm sorry I've missed your call. Unfortunately, your call is very important to me, but please do leave your name, number, and a brief message. I will endeavor to call you back as soon as I can. Thank you very much. Don't just have a good day. Have a fucking phenomenal day. And guys, I want to share one thing, okay? Every single one of you guys in this room called me for advice, saying, Zed, what do you think about this price range? Zed, what do you think about that price range? Can I do a feasibility report? Can I do this? Can I do that? Well, the answer to your question is, guys, it's fucking simple. I do the exact same thing as what you guys do, which is called research every single day. 20 minutes about Brighton, 20 minutes about Toorak. If I want to know about a specific area, I jump online. I look at the comparable sales in the area, what's been rented, how much is the rental market, how much did that latest listing get sold for, what's actually coming onto the marketplace, what are some listings that actually has dropped and it's been withdrawn. Every single day you should be spending time on yourself and doing your research. Because I've said this before, knowledge equals confidence, and ignorance, ignoring something, equals to fear. You should know price per square meter in a specific area that you're working for. You should know exactly about the stock market, because then it makes you more valuable. Every single thing that you guys want to find out, number one thing is do your research, for God's sake. Study your marketplace like the back of your hand. And that's so important, which then makes you valuable and then gets you prepared for 2022. This is one thing that all of us don't do good. It's simple, but it's so basic. Follow up. So the money is truly in this business, is in the follow up. Good morning, Mangi. I'm calling from ZED Real Estate. You inspected number 44 Johnson Street in Glen Waverley. Unfortunately, you've missed out on the property. However, I do have something else coming up. How much can you spend? By the way, what is it? What type of home are you after? Is it a period home you're after? Is it a modern contemporary? Is it a French provincial home you're after? Do you have any investment properties? If you have any investment properties, where is these investment properties? Do you see what I just did? Invest 30 minutes in self-education. What is that? So what does self-education mean? As you all know, I didn't go to fucking school. I mean, I did. I got 27, you know. I wagged most of the classes, you know. I don't have a university degree. Most of us have probably. Most of us probably don't have that. But it's important to invest into yourself. It's important to self-educate yourself because you're passionate about this field, because you know that this money and the field that you're in right now will make you more money than a fucking surgeon. And that's called self-education. If you do read this briefly, Why not invest into yourself, and instead of having that fear in your head saying, you know what, I'm not sure if I can handle this conversation, I'm not sure, you know what, Zed's probably the person that is going to go out there and he'll close the deal and he'll have higher chances. What's the difference? Invest into yourself, self-educate yourself, learn about the stock market. You should know exactly what the interest rates are right now. You should know exactly how much capital gain tax is on an investment property if someone was to sell their property, how much capital gain tax. You should know how much taxes do financial planners or your accountants pay. You're not a financial broker, but to get that knowledge, to have that knowledge, to be able to build that relationship with that clientele, to be able to have that conversation, you will sound so fucking smart. Just do your research and put in that hour into your self-education, because self-education is what's going to separate you in comparison to that normal average Joe that's standing at the front of a property that is taking orders and says, please let me know if you have any questions. 2022 is all about fucking growing, and it's all about having a good structure in place. It's all about having these goals in place. Once I've given you the numbers that you guys have done, for example, I can go out, sit next to a fucking billionaire, and I'll be able to talk whatever I can because I'm not scared to talk to him. Most of you guys will be scared because he's in the finance game, he's very conservative, because he's this and he's high profile. Well, guess what? The only difference between yourself and himself is the profile and knowledge that he's got. Well, then why don't you do some research and gain your knowledge before you go out to see this client? The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I want 2022 to be your fucking best year. And if you do talk to somebody out there, you should learn how to do a full feasibility report on a return on their investment. Every single one of you guys call me and says, Zed, do you think that this property is worth this much? Well, guess what? 2022 is for you guys to get more knowledge, get more skillful in that specific field that you actually want to become. And let's work our asses off and let your success speak for itself. And you don't need to brag on about what you got, because money doesn't buy you happiness. I can guarantee you that right now. But what will buy you happiness is the fact that you've worked for something and you've earned it because you know you're knowledgeable and you know you can walk into any organization and make triple the amount of money that what the existing organization makes. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a profit and a fortune. So it's up to yourself. Because you love what you guys do, I want you guys to double up your numbers. This year is all about decision making and making sure that you've got your goals right.